Hello friends, I am Manish and this video is for those who have started their UGC NET preparation or will attempt it in the near future. There are some candidates who miss UGC NET exam by just 2 to 3%. So we are going to discuss what went wrong and how can we clear this NET exam this time. We will discuss some important strategy to clear this exam, like which book to study from and how to study and the skill set required to clear this exam. So, let's start. Okay, before we move on, so let's discuss the exam pattern of UGC NET. So, you have to give two paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 will have 50 questions, which will carry 100 marks, and paper 2 will have 100 questions, which will carry 200 marks. So, basically, uh, 2 marks per question. But in total, you will have to give 150 questions, and the total maximum marks you can get is 3. So in both the papers, you have to give multiple choice question, and the duration of the paper will be 3 hours for all the candidates. So UGC NET paper 1 is a common paper for all the people, and it is mandatory for all candidates. Let's now look at the syllabus of paper 1. There will be 10 units and each unit will contain 10 marks. So 5 questions will be asked in each unit. So every unit is very important. Okay, so let's start with data interpretation. Unit number 7. I am doing it randomly on purpose. So at the end of the video, you will know why I am doing this. So there are 3 steps to get 100% marks in data interpretation. Uh, First of all, you should have good calculation skills. Without calculation skills, you can't master the art of data interpretation. So why examiner is asking about data interpretation? Because he wants to check your calculation power and your interpretation power. So how can we improve our calculation power? If you lack in calculation, so I would suggest you to go to your school days and study some basic maths book, which will help you to learn some basic understanding about multiplication, division, subtraction, addition. It will boost your skill set. The second thing is you should know about data interpretation in your exam. Like what kind of data interpretation is asked. Like you can say bar chart, pie chart, table chart, line chart, histograms. So you should have a good grasp on them and how to solve them. So you can go to your previous question paper and learn about what kind of DI is been asked in the examination. And you should, the more you prepare, the more marks you will get. That's the main thing. And it is free, I will say it is free 10 marks. Okay, so let's discuss about unit number 5, mathematical reasoning and aptitude. First, we should know about the syllabus of this reasoning portion. So here the type of reasoning is asked about number series. You will given the numbers and later series, codes, and below relationship. So you will be asked around 2 to 3 questions from these 2 to 3 questions. And in mathematical aptitudes, you will be asked simple question about profit and loss, interest, discounting, averages. So if you want to buy some books, so you can buy the quant books by Kiran Publication, and there is another book of Truman Publication and other 24 books. If you don't want to buy any book, I would suggest you there's a hack like discuss 4 to 8 class, solve 4 to 8 class mathematical books from CBSE. It will give you insight about percentage, profit and loss, interest and discounting, averages. So you can solve this question easily, and you will get some insight about number series, letter series, and you can easily brush up your skills. So in this question, in this unit, you will get 100% marks. Okay, so let's discuss about unit number 6, logical reasoning. In logical reasoning, the question will be from force of action, cause and effect, assertion and reason, inference, and all kind of things. The syllabus is given here, so you can read this. You can pause the video and read the syllabus according to yourself. So, why most of the people are not getting enough marks in logical reasoning is that because they read too fast and don't understand the question, they apply their own logic. So, I'm going to tell you how we can improve our logical reasoning section. First, you should read the question clearly and focus on important points only. And don't make any assumption apart from the question, and mark your answer according to the question, not according to what you think. Here, always remember, focus on elimination of the answers. Elimination of the option is the main thing in logical reasoning. What I'm saying elimination of options. Don't go by just clicking that this is my answer. No, it is the wrong thing. Always try to eliminate the answer. Okay, there is a particular book. If you want to follow, you can follow High Level Reasoning by Y. Siddharth. It is a very good book, and I will post some high level questions of logical reasoning. So stay tuned and watch the videos. Okay, now we are going to discuss about rest of the unit as bundle, because these units you don't need to cover from separate books. There are some particular books from that book, so you can easily cover these all topics. So now we are going to discuss about unit one. Unit one is about teaching aptitude. So in this unit, you don't have to buy a separate book. Any separate book is not required. And similarly, in research aptitude, you don't need any separate book, because from this unit, the question will be like research. What kind of research is that, and what is the meaning of this research, and types of research, method of research, and in communication, the question will be like what kind of communication is that, verbal communication versus non-verbal communication, classroom communication, culture and group communication, barriers of effective communication, mass media and society. So these are the questions will come in the examination. Another important thing is ICT, unit number 8. It is very basic. We all know about internet, email, how to send email, audio, video conferencing, digital initiative in higher education. So this is the unit we can easily cover. We don't need to buy any separate books. Any separate book is not required. Similarly for people and environment. So if you want to learn about environment, you can read 4th class to 9th class environment book or the science book, which will help you in these questions. Another thing is that higher education system, there is no particular book I would suggest to buy. So now I'm going to tell you about which book to study from. So let me tell you some basic best books available in the market for paper 1. So you can buy any one or two books from these 4 books. First one is Truman Publication, second one is KVS Madan, third one is Aryan Publication, and fourth one is Uttar Publication. These are all best books. You can easily buy in the market. They are available in the market, and lots of people are studying from it, and they have the satisfied result. Okay, so let's end the session here. Now, hope you liked it, enjoyed it. You can join our Telegram channel for latest information about UGC NET exams. And don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and bell icon. Thank you so much.